The sins never die. Can't wash the blood off our hands. Let the world fill us all.
What's up everyone, Darcblade here with another tactical guidance operation video for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. In this episode I'm going to be demonstrating how to get an S rank on Mission 20 or Episode 20, Voices. This mission has one main mandatory objective, and that is to extract Shibani. Now for this mission I'm going to go for the no trace bonus as well as perfect stealth no kills. You don't have to go for the no trace bonus on this mission, and if you don't want to, you can bring along some non-lethal weaponry to easily get the perfect stealth no kills bonus. Now what you see I'm doing here on the map is marking the route I need to take in order to get to Shibani's location. This is the optimal route to take to avoid encounters with enemy forces. As a lot of this is over cross country, my buddy for this mission will be D-Horse, as he is better for travelling through rough terrain. You can, if you really wanted to, bring D-Dog as well as a vehicle, but a vehicle will have tougher time over the rough terrain. Now as I already mentioned, I'm going for the no trace bonus. For those of you who don't know, the no trace bonus is basically achieving your mission objective without attacking or doing anything offensive. So that's not using any of your items, weaponry, buddy support that would result in you attacking someone. The only exception to this is you can use close quarters combat on bosses and still get the no trace bonus. Before going into this mission, in order to get the no trace bonus, you have to make sure you've upgraded the Fulton recovery to the point where it's a wormhole Fulton recovery. If you don't have it yet, then you'll have to go for the perfect stealth no kills bonus instead, as the boss fight at the end of this level, spoiler alert, is so much easier if you have the wormhole Fulton recovery. Anyway, as it's quite a distance to travel, I'll go over the additional objectives available to you in this mission. The first is to pinpoint the route to the industrial zone, west of the guard post from the intel file. This one can be found around the sort of like in between B and C marks you see me mapped on the map. It's in a tent at the guard post, and this is where you'll find the information. But as there are a lot of guards there, you'll have to go out of your way and waste time getting the intel file. Next is to extract the African wild dog near the industrial zone west of the guard post. Now I will be pinpointing on the map where this is as I actually pass its location, but I am going for the no trace bonus, and using my weaponry would have ruined the bonus for me. Anyway, if you are going for this additional objective, just tranquilize it and then extract it with your Fulton recovery. The next additional objective is to listen to the conversations about the bodies at the Monokoya Nyoka station. This requires you to follow the truck driver without being detected who's found at this location. To make sure you get the conversations ticked off, you have to make sure that subtitles appear on your screen. This will indicate that you've heard the conversation. There are two remaining additional objectives. The next is to successfully hit the floating boy with an attack. This is during the boss fight that occurs at the end of this mission, and I'll go over it later. Now before I go into the final mission objective, the African wild dog you need to extract is found in the location I am here. So if you're going for this additional objective, stop, tranquilize it, and then Fulton extract it. Now this area here is full of guards, but as it is misty you can sneak past them quite easily. I was able to sneak past the majority of them on horseback even. Clinging to D-Horse's flank allowed me to stealthily sneak around most of them without being spotted. Of course you can't use your horse all the way to the boss location, so eventually you will have to dismount. Don't panic too much if you or your horse gets spotted by a guard. As long as you're not sprinting and going quite slowly, the guard won't be alerted straight away. If you notice them looking at you, just simply try to break their line of sight and continue on your way. Once you go under this tree branch you see me here, you're pretty much safe to sprint to the final location. The final additional objective is to fight off the man on fire. This is basically the boss fight for this mission. You can defeat the man on fire in various ways. You can either knock him off the cliff at the back of this area, or you can Fulton extract him. If you're not able to do either of these, there is a third tactic, and that is simply to wait out the fight until rain comes. Once the rain hits, then he will evaporate and disappear, allowing you to complete the mission. Now the mechanics of this boss fight can be quite tricky to newcomers. Those who haven't actually played this mission before could have difficulty. Basically the man on fire will start blasting you with all his firepower, literally. But you can use that to your advantage. However, before I go into that, just remember you can skip all cutscenes, and you must do so in order to get the quickest time. Cutscenes do count towards your total mission time. So when a cutscene occurs, press the options button and you'll have the option to skip the cutscene. Anyway, going back to the man on fire, he will literally throw fireballs at you. These fireballs though will destroy the environment. and you can use this to your advantage. If you plant yourself in the correct position, i.e. next to a water tank, he will throw a fireball, knocking over the water tank on top of him. This will stun him for a brief period. During this time, you can take that opportunity to try to Fulton extract him. However, if you don't have the wormhole upgrade for the Fulton extraction, the floating boy with a gas mask will come in and destroy the Fulton balloon. In order to stop this, you can try to incapacitate the boy. You can do this with either lethal or non-lethal weaponry, doesn't really matter. However, if you have the wormhole Fulton recovery, then the floating boy will not be able to shoot it down, and thus you can easily extract the man on fire, making this fight very trivial. Now, as you can see here, I'm running around the water tower trying to get the man on fire to shoot it down. Unfortunately, he's being a little bit difficult here, but eventually he will try to take a pot shot and end up stunning himself. If you mess up on the first water tower, I do believe there is a second one, so you have another chance. Failing that, there is also a jeep in this level that you can use to try to ram the man on fire off the cliff at the back of the map. Anyway, as you can see, I've stunned him, and now I'm going for the Fulton recovery. The floating boy does appear, but he can't save his friend, unfortunately, and I easily extract the man on fire. Remember, if you're not going for the no trace bonus, then hit the floating child with the gas mask with any sort of weapon, so you get that additional objective. Also, a quick handy tip for incapacitating the gas mask floating child is to drop a supply box on him, similar to what we did to Quiet in a previous episode. After which, it's simply a case of running back out the way we came, back down the tunnel and to safety, allowing us to easily complete this mission in a fairly quick time, as well as gain the no trace bonus, as well as a perfect stealth no kills run as well, that easily grants us an S rank. This is a great demonstration of how no trace bonuses can be achieved when you go back and replay missions with better and upgraded gear. Anyway, I hope this video helps, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you another tactical guidance operation video for how to achieve an S rank on Mission 20, Voices, in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.